What you're looking at right here is the visual representation of how my brain feels in between, or has felt in between episodes. I had just been watching routes go back and forth and around, and luckily, the work we did last episode has been successful. I didn't know if it would or not, but after time passed, our big warehouse over there and our big warehouse over there in the corner definitely helped this area and the tapestry area as well. If we look right here, remember our spiced flour was terrible. It was a 0. Now we have 17, 24 and counting. So we're almost full. The local storage is still 1 out of 4 and 1 out of 4 for almost all of these, but it looks to me like everything is fine. These are still backed up. I could probably put another one in here and be just fine, but it's good enough. It's gonna work. We're on episode 190. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to work. Okay, now there's one more thing we need to do here very quickly, because honestly, I am tired of looking at Embesa for a little while. And I got a couple projects I need to do, but right here we need to put our last ship back in line. That doesn't make sense. Back in rotation. The easy money. So this one here is going to become easy money. This should be the last ship in the fleet. It should. This right here, don't mind this. I'm going to show you what that means when it's time. Right now is not the time. What was it? Easy. There it is. Our easy money ship over here in the old world. We need to get this ship back going again, because this ship keeps these 3 goods running, and we need to keep them running because they produce a bunch of extra stuff as well. And this one has been offline for way too long. So I was supposed to do it last episode, but you know how that goes. If you've been here for a while, you know how exactly how that goes. Look at all these ships that I've taken off of routes. These are all the Embesa ships. There it is. The former Embesa ships. Easy money. There it is right there. Boom. All right, you need a Salima. All right, take you off. Put you on. Go here. No, come over here, please. You need Salima. And you need to go back to Amelie. I could probably sell off all those ships. I'm not going to do it on camera. We learned that lesson a few episodes ago. Salima right there. Yep, everyone has Salima. There you go. Enjoy yourself. Have a great day. Make me some money. All right. For the time being, this is done. I will come back. We're going to do... All right, we're at 190. We got a few episodes to go here. Before we're done, we're going to come back to every single island. We're going to do a little review of all the islands that I've done, and we'll finish, details and whatnot on each of them. Like, all these little holes will be filled before we're done with the series. But that is not today. It's not next week. It's not the week after. We're going to keep going here. All right. Old World. No, not Old World. Was it Old World or was it Cape? What did I want to do first? That's Crown Falls. No, let's go to the Old World. Let's work on Shub. I've done a lot of Devil Ray. I've done a lot of Embesa. I think we need to work on this one. The easy money, I just put it back into rotation. That rotation includes gramophones. That's how I'm going to tie this together. Let's see. Where was that? Yeah, right here. Look, there's gramophones on this route, so that's what we're doing. Watches, penny farthings, yeah. Just looking at this has been the biggest eyesore for me for I don't know how long. I spend a lot of time right here looking at this island in between episodes, and I am so sick and tired of looking at this emptiness. This is awesome, but this and this they're killing me. In between let's go turn this on to where it moves. between episodes, I kind of played around with some of the railroad train station kind of things. I don't know. I'm still workshopping this, but that's next on the list. Right here, this is what we're doing. I cannot stand this. I built for the future thinking I was going to need 4 or 5 of these. This is my one gramophone factory in the game. This is it. One building. It's got the professor, we got Johann the inventor, and that's it. And that's all I need. We should be making an exorbitant amount. All right, we're making 5 extra tons. All right, maybe not exorbitant. Maybe I need to check that easy money route to make sure I'm taking 100 at a time is probably too much. No, taking 100 at a time is definitely too much. Actually, let me look at this. Yeah, I'm only making 6 extra of these. This one's fine. 23. Yeah, I need to fix that route. This is not going to work. That's going to ruin everything. Let's fix that. You're going to take one. No, take 2 of those. Because we don't need to empty them. We just need to make sure that they don't stop running. All right, so you take away that and take away that. So we're doing 2 of those, 1 of each of those. That's fine. For now, that's what we're going with. All right, so this little gramophone factory by itself over here does not really make sense, but I do need to keep it in the trade union. So what I think I'm going to do... Should I build another one? You know what? It takes brass and timber. That's easy. That's really... Wait a minute. Hang on. Yeah, we're not even making any because we don't really need to. You know what? Let's just... And timber. Timber's just this island. Where am I at? Shub right there. All we have to do is build a sawmill. You know what? No, this is what we're doing. But I have a better idea. I just said how I only have 1 for the whole place. Let's make another one. Where's that route again? Easy. Nope, that's not it. You. Okay, am I blind? There it is. Yeah, let's keep that going. Maybe I'll put something that needs to stay running that I'm not thinking of right now, and I'll use that slot for this. I don't think we'll ever have overproduced penny farthings by enough for this route to make sense to do 100. So maybe we'll throw something in there at some point. Let's do this. Quit talking and do something. How about that? All right, let's move these. Yeah, I was just playing around with all the decorations over there. Okay. When I was doing these, I grabbed these and threw them right there. Okay. So I'm gonna need more. Let's put it down first. I say we go. Let's make them go opposite of each other. Ooh, there we go. Let me flip you around. That's the same way it was. Never mind. That works for me. There we go. Yep, for sure. All right, so we got 2 of these. We are only going to need... Yeah, I added 2 tons a minute to the brass, and we're making... crazy amount of brass. And then on just shub, I think that's gonna add like, yeah, look, 1 more come on, what am I doing? I could have been doing this all along. Where are my, what are they called, sawmills? I don't have any. Great. I think I only need 1, right? It said 3 per minute. This does 4 per minute. All right, this is, why have I not been doing this? I'm gonna put this right here. This is a good spot right here. Let's do this. I just thought of an idea. All right, let's put this right in here somewhere. Where do you need to go, fire station? Do I put you over here? All right, take the fire station away. Out there. What's my fire coverage now? All right, I'm still fully covered, so this can go literally anywhere. I think, just for giggles, we put it right here on the corner. I think that makes sense. And then we'll put a sawmill right here. Right, so they just come right in here where they need to be. What does the saw... have I ever gone down and actually looked at the sawmill, the most basic production building? What we got going on here? We have saws. Shocker. All right, there's the lumber. Or there's the 2x4s. There's the wood. All right, it's going in there. Okay, I see it. Yeah, I've never actually gone down and looked at that building. It's very simple. It's nothing really to it. Well, I do know in the construction thing, they have a sawing station, but it has the wrong floor, right? Yeah, I don't need that kind of floor. If only trees would grow in shapes more suitable for construction. Well, let's put this close by at least. I mean, literally, here you go, right in here. All right, first of all, this has to go up. I don't know which one looks best. With the gramophone factories? Not that one. All right, let's try this again. Oh my gosh. I have no timber at all? All right, well, get to work here. Hurry up and get me some timber, boys. That was a terrible... Oh my gosh, what a rookie mistake. All right, so what we'll do is we'll put this as a tiny little forest kind of area. I was hoping that sawing station would have a grass floor option, but it doesn't. Well, then I can put this over here. We'll move the warehouse up in, maybe in the back. You know what, we'll put a couple sawing stations here. This whole construction site, yeah, okay. I'm getting sidetracked right here. I'm working on the rectangle right here. This one. We'll go. I mean, the easiest thing to do is just go, hey, look, temperate grove, done. That's not what we do. It's not what we do on this channel. All right, you go up and around here. Wait. Yeah, this way. This is the way. Sorry. It took me a minute. You go in here like this. Yep. And then you get this and this and this. Nope, you do not. No, actually, no, that works. That works for me. Do we have any pink trees? I don't think there's any pink trees on this island, right? It's all white trees, and right? Well, I don't see any white. I don't see any white trees. Yeah, so I shouldn't put any on this. I was gonna dot a couple white trees in here, but that doesn't make sense, so we're not doing it. Fine, I'll do temperate grove. Here's what we'll do. I'll put the grove in, and then we'll delete a few and make it my own thing. How about that? That way I can say that I did something here. There we go. Elm tree right there. What am I doing? I'm just... All right, let's get rid of this. Okay. Nope, not that. There we go. All right. Let's put some mature trees down like this. Mature tree like this. And like that. I don't know if that's dumb or not. And then... An explosion in all right, you know what? We're groving it. We'll go to here. And then on the sides, I like this idea. Like this. Make it a little bigger. Yep, I like that. Okay, do I have enough timber yet for a warehouse? Of course not. I cannot believe I don't have enough for a warehouse. I have 6. Great. All right, well, while that's happening, this can go anywhere, right? Yeah, I can move this all over here. So this doesn't really matter where this is. Do I have a sawmill thing? Just for whatever? I don't think I've ever used a trade union for a sawmill. Let's see what we got. Why not? Oh, that's right. These big, the ones, the things. You know, the thing with the thing. Production, but yeah, let's do this. We got this thing. Where is it? We got one right here. Perfect. I mean, why not? There you go. Boom. Saw. Bam. I think that should help this thing too, right? Yep, there we go. It helps the gramophone fact. Wow, we're going to be making a ton of these things now. Or added 1 ton per minute. Whatever. It was 5 before, right? How quick do these things go? Oh, they're every 32 seconds. Those are slow. I didn't realize they were that slow. What are we doing? Ruins where? No. No. Stop that. All right, go away. Where am I? Over here. Okay. Can't believe I had timber. There we go. Let's get this thing going. All right, this is yellow and green, or green, bluish. I still don't have enough timber. Fine, I'll do that last. That's gonna be last. Can't believe. Let's do that, and then we'll put this right here. You know what? I kind of like these being a little off center like that, and then we'll go with the construction. Where are we? Oh, we need a the construction fence can go over here. I don't want the fence right there. Like this one can go over here somewhere, like this. Oh, we should probably turn the trade union where do I need it to go? Like that? Yeah, we're at the end of the island here. It's not going to be facing over there. It's going to be facing this way. Where's my pathway? Nope. The pathway's in here. This one. Yep, that works. No, it doesn't, because it's red brick, and there's no red brick here. At all. I guess we just go with this right in the front here.
Dinosaur.
You need to relax. I like the idea of a water thing somewhere, but I don't know where. Maybe right there. What are these crates or barrels? These are crates. So we need all the crates, all the places. It makes sense for them to be next to the warehouse. Okay. As far as on the back of these are kind of nicer buildings. So I think we can go with some of the stuff that's like over here. Like this kind of stuff. We don't have to go straight dark industrial because we're going to do that more over there. And we already have it right here. I mean, these have like a nice tree out here. Right? The paving. I don't know. I just feel like they're nicer. The hedge is neatly manicured right there. So I think we should put regular decoration around this. Yeah, and we'll go like that. I don't know what we put right here. That's the thing. I don't want it to be too crazy. You know, I would always want to put food somewhere, but I don't think that works. Oh, a statue. We'll put a statue back here. What is this? A memorial? Who are you? Right there. I'm afraid if I put the benches, it'll bring like the plaza people. You know, it'll bring like the fancy people. I don't want the fancy people to sit there. I want the workers to sit there. But that might be all I have. So no, not signs, billboards. A union. Oh, little union billboard here. Remind everybody, you know. No, that's not gonna work. I need a 3. I need these things to be 3, not 2. No, the union thing doesn't work. These are billboards. No one cares. This is a whatever. Flag? Union flag. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, then we'll bring this out here like this. I don't know if I like the tree right there. So we're going to delete all of it and then try again. No, not all the way out. Okay, fine. Nope. I'm gonna get this. I need to get it the correct way. That is not terrible, but also not good. That looks the same. Okay, try again. I'm gonna get this. Bear with me. Nope. I wish there was, if there is a way to decide where the trees go, I would love to know, but that's fine. They're more random. I like the more randomness of them. Okay. Boom, boom. There we go. Backside here, we'll put barrels and all the things, crates and all those things. If I can find them. There they are. Maybe we'll go with the water pipes. Where are those things? Not these, but the actual... Right there, these. Why are they in the fences? I don't get that. Fences and archways, and they have water pipe networks. I've never understood that. That's why I can never find them. Let's go.
I had a job unpicking old rope once.
Let's build a decent. No, because it'll be behind that and it won't look good. We'll go with it. We'll just do this. Yeah, that's kind of separating the two buildings. One there and one there. Try to put these in random places so they don't... So they make sense, you know? Like if you were going to stack these out here, how would you stack them, you know? Right there, and... Wish I could put the big one somewhere. Maybe that's what goes over there.
Now, you oughtn't waste people's time.
You're wasting my time, buddy. You know how long it took me to sell my ships to you? That was a waste of my time and everybody's time who's watching this. That was like 5 minutes of me just clicking sell and then waiting for you and clicking sell and waiting for you again. All right, put these like that. All right, this needs to be like that, and then this one needs to be rotated. There we go. All right, I fill the rest of it all in. Space, space, space. That actually can just go like that. Nice little walk or driveway in. Okay. Do we have enough to upgrade this yet? Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna go with the yellow one. This one. Whenever we can. For sure. What do we need? I swear. How many do I have? 6. All right. All right. Construction site. When in doubt, build construction. We'll put this right here. No, 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 no. This needs to go over here. Yep. Move you up. Move you there. The trailer needs to go up here by the entrance. This can come down here. You go over here next to the actual project that we're doing here. Right there. Or, hang on. Nope. Yeah, that works for me. And then right here, we'll put an entrance. Or not. There we go. And then the little pipes, where are the pipes at? Right there. It says work site on it. You go over there. I mean, it says it right there also. It's a little redundant, but whatever. All right, what do we got? We got a pile driver. That's that thing. We've sawing station. We'll put another one back here. Actually, that can probably change. Yeah. Nope. Never mind. I hate it. Back this way. People can walk around. It's fine. It's more of these right there. Where's like the dirt? Don't I have like a dirt hill somewhere? There it is. Right there. We need to put dirt right here. Because we just dug this hole, right? You put a little more right there. Because we're digging, right? It's what we're doing. Large containers, right? No. Crates over here. Barrels right next to them. Oh, we definitely need some steel bars somewhere. Back there. A little bit right there. And I think that's... There's too much in that corner. There. Now we fill all that in. Hopefully that looks nice. Something needs to go right there. Some crates. Well, they got barrels right here on this, so we'll go barrels right there. Yep, that works for me. Okay. Do we have 30 yet? No. I'm stressing about that. All right, since we have this concrete here and the little red right there, maybe that pathway works better on this side? Maybe? Kinda. We'll go with it. We'll go with it. It's fine. Wait till I get my actual warehouse to be able to do that. How many do we have? Do we have 30 yet? What do I need? 30? Okay. All right, backside over here. I'm stressing about 30 pieces of timber
I had a job unpicking old
on episode 190. Okay, this can be what? How do I do this? I mean, the easiest thing to do is just go like this. There and there, and then like maybe that's where that water tower can go. Right there at the end. Boom. There we go. It's coming to life. Coming to life a little bit. I want to save that. Okay. All right, well, I'll come back to you in a minute. We'll finish that at the end. All right, now, next. Let's zoom out here and see what we got going on. This up here is complete. These are complete to here. This is complete. This is complete. So what we have is this little bit right here. We have this right here.
With someone at your shoulder.
And we have this, and I want to build a train station. How I do that though? Maybe let's do that now. Let's put the train station right down through here. Hang on, let me let me think about this. All right, here we go. Let's just dive in and just do this. I keep looking at all the things and how I'm going to do it, but if I don't actually just start, I'll just be frozen in time with my executive dysfunction. Okay. Let's put you in the daytime so I can see. I think what we'll do is I have a walkway right here. Okay, what are these? These are the pocket watches right here, right? The clock makers. And then over here we have the typewriters. Yes. What? Am I making... Okay, it's just elevate. Okay, it's fine. All right, so this train track has to come off of this. Okay. I added this fence on this side so it matched this fence. This train can come here and turn and go down there. So let's just do that now and see what that ends up looking like. Oh, I can't cross the... I can't cross that? I thought I could. Well, that sucks. That's a weird place to put a bridge, but I'm not changing the whole layout of my island here based on that. All right, so now we're crossing here. Now again, the train will never go down here. There's no reason. It's decoration. Just roll with me here, okay? So I think right here, let's move these two down. Maybe even one more. Okay, because right there's our little driveway in. And then we'll just put a few trees right here. I don't hate that. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of like the start. You know, you turn here, you're starting it, and then over here, this can just be a walkway right here. This is not anything. So here's the railroad section. I put these over here. We have like a water tank, an oil tank, and then these. And then the guard towers right here. This is not going there. And then this, what is this? The coal tower. All right, these can put you down here because that's where you're going to go. The water tower? No, we can't put it, like, if humans are going to be walking right here, we can't be putting anything right there. So this is just going to stay blank and blank. Which means this has to as well. So I have to put something here just to fill in that space. So on this side, maybe we could put the water tank or the oil. Let's a steel capillary permit. Now let's do the water tank. Yeah, that works. We'll put one of these right here, right? Theoretically, for these people to come right here and load their goods onto the train, right? That's what we're going with. You can move down a little bit. We'll put... Oh yeah, put this right here. Wait, it's gonna go out and then this way coming in. Yep, okay. You need to change. And then a blank tile right here. And then these, one more on each side. I'd say there and there.
Thank you for all you've done.
You're welcome.
Don't think you'll be getting any more.
What? Oh, speaking of you, pirates, I need to work on that route, but I don't, you know what though? I don't think I'm gonna have enough time. I want to do maybe yeah, I'm not gonna make any promises, so I'm not gonna say anything. But when you do need to work on our Jean, that was with the test route. This thing, I'm testing out. What I'm doing here is I'm testing the timing, because Jean is just, he's not happy with me.
If I find there is anything wrong,
great. And her problem is it's just taking too long to get her beer and whatnot, but she's still fine. We're hovering around 80, but he's hovering around 70, and that's a problem. And I believe it's just the timing of his. So I'm testing out a couple routes to see what I need to do to fix him. So those just take time. So I'm pretty sure next episode that's what we'll be talking about, because that's from my next project. Okay. Yep, that's good. Now this comes, oh, that's too much. That's too much. I don't like it. I liked it until I zoomed out. That's a lot going on here that doesn't, this needs to change. These right here. All of you are done. You're done, you're done, you're done. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. That was too much. This needs to be like the end right there. And then we'll put more trees and stuff, right? Yeah, here's, yeah, that works, because these are all going to come to this road and then unload their stuff here. We could put like a walkway here. Okay, I got it. Give me a second. You are my walkway. Now, yes, I could put the road, but it's more fun to do it this way. You go here.
I'm a happy person. You're a happy person.
I'll be happy when I'm done decorating this. Then here we put more of the trees and whatnot. Elm. I put the grove and it gave me like 4 grass or 3 grass and a small tree. You can go there, and that can be grass. It's fine. Yeah, that's better, because this could be like a loading area. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to, the train doesn't have to stop right there, like, because people are going to load on. This thing is going to go over here. The railway hall is going to go over here somewhere. This whole grassy region needs to be turned into something like this. Ooh, the water pipes. I can put those down somewhere too. I should have put those somewhere back here, but that's okay. We'll put them right here somewhere. All right, now here we could put those big, where are the crates? These and this on the corner. I'm talking all the crates, all the barrels, all the time. One more something right there. All right. Okay. All right. Finally. Okay. That's sort of complete. Sort of. With typewriters, those are all crates. So you go there and boom. Okay. Yeah, that looks so much better. That looks so much better. All right, back here. I guess we just continue this to the end to match the other side. And then what I want to do... I want some trees somewhere, and I don't know where to put them. What? Oh, what do you want? What do you want? Everything's even, minus perfect. Great. Moving on. Do I put right there? That's where trees can go. Except for right there in that spot. There's my trees. Happy with it. Okay. Crates and barrels and all the things. I feel like that's all I've been saying a lot in the last 2 episodes. It's barrels, 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 crates, barrels. You got to put these in different directions so they don't look the same. No. You go in here like that, and then this one goes there.
Think of all the good times we've had.
Willie, sir, respectfully, I don't think we've ever had a good time. Ever. There's nothing that we've ever done together, ever, sir. You're over there talking about wizards and circuses and all the weird stuff. You know, do you ever wonder what kind of stuff Willie's actually into? Should I even discuss that on this? I'm almost afraid to guess what kind of stuff that Willie's really into, if you know what I'm saying. Let's put... I don't know where to put this stuff. These platforms, I have a really hard time with these platforms. I don't know where to put them. A wooden platform. Like, what's on this wooden platform? Crates. But why would they be up there when there's no ladder? You know, like, I don't know what to do with these. This one has a platform. Does this one have a ladder? Oh, it does. All right, well, maybe I figured out what to do with them. Just like that. No, you need, both of you, please. I don't really understand the point of that. Why would you go upstairs and put them up there? But it is what it is, I guess. Well, then we'll put your favorite and mine, more crates. There we go. Works for me. Okay. Now, this one, I think we should change. Yeah. I think I put the yellow with the yellow, but there's a lot more of this red here, so let's go. Let's down. Well, nope. Hang on. Hang on. I got it. I know what I'm going to do. Instead of wasting timber, we're going to put this over there. Right? That looks better in here. Unfortunately, it doesn't have as many slots, so maybe that might not work. Maybe we put this one over here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, put this. Does that look better with the old one? Yes. Yes, it does. All right, that's going to stay like that. Okay, I'm sidetracked. I need back to the train station. We need to put this... What is this thing? A coal tower. A train spotter's paradise. I don't know what that means. What are you? You are the guard, home of the most scrupulous ticket inspector. That's right, I remember that. You need to be over here somewhere. Okay, let's turn this. Let's get you out of the way. You are the oil thing. You're gonna go over here. No, you're gonna go over here. I'm not really sure where to put half these things. Okay. Yeah, so I have this. The footbridge. Please refrain from dropping litter below. Okay. Settle down there, caps lock. Over here is just the regular one for regular people. I don't know. The green match the green. The brown and the green match the brown and the green. Okay? That's what we went with. All right, so over here we'll put the... You need to come in like there-ish. Where's my... Here's where I want the final destination to be, right? I know the dock's over there. We'll do that later. But for this little section here, I want it to end right about in this area. So we're going to come in that way. And then on this side, we're going to go around like that. That's the goal here. We'll come down like... We'll come down and do something like this later on. All right, so...
People are dying out there.
I'm always
All we can
confused.
do is talk.
Well, no. You will forever live in the Arctic. Do not mistake this, sir. Stop asking. I'm not changing my answer. You will forever live there.
Christ on a dandy horse.
Still doesn't make any sense. Now, as far as this decoration, I don't know. Never mind. I just figured it out. For some reason, I was always confused on this, and I always thought it was supposed to come down like this, but that doesn't make sense because this is where people walk. And this is the platform. So why was that ever confusing to me? I have no idea. All right, we'll go this right here.
Be there tonight, the union meeting.
We'll bring this down like this. Yes, and then this fence. Does that make sense? It does match the other one. Like that, maybe? Trying to think. Oh, the signs. We need to put the... I need more signals. I have a hard time with the signals. Ooh, that's good. I really have a hard time with these signals. I don't know where to put them. I just don't know where they go. And that's got to go like that. And then we have something to block people from walking there. That's not just the fence, you know? Do another water tank? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, my options are pretty limited here. I'm trying my best, but... I mean, that would block anybody from going there, right? That's fine. That'll do, I guess. And then over here, we can put more of these things. Because they need to connect to that. And then the small hall. This thing goes here. Wait, the train doesn't go through this one. That's more of a walkway. We'd have to do the big one. All right, here we go. Let's put this here. I wanted it to be centered, but I don't think I'm gonna end up being centered. Let's move this over, this here, this here. No, that doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. All right, so this, trying to make this somewhat symmetrical. Is that right? I believe that's right. Okay, so then you go up here.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Nope, that makes no sense. Where's my small hall? That's what I need. Small hall right here. Oh, I can't because the key. I'm trying to go down. I can't. I have one tile to work with here. Where's the key? Oh, that puts a damper on things.
So much destruction.
No, I've already
must
talked. Willie?
learn. Please.
No, you're not going to change my mind. It's not happening. No.
Oh, come on.
Nope. Mm-mm. All right, so this key. Okay, we could make this work. I just have to make this very much unsymmetrical now. But that's okay. That's okay. We could make... Okay, I got it. I got it. We're going to use these all the way down to here. All right, put it on my marker so I know what I'm working with here. All right, this is what I'm working. I get these right here. There, I'll do that and that. Nope. That. Just to give me an idea. So where can this cross into the dock? Maybe I go all the way to the end. Maybe we come down here like this. Ooh, I know. Put you over here. Where's the big one? It's all trial and error. It's all trial and error. Big one right here. All right, that's the center. Right there. You could squint and pretend that there was some sort of walkway here to get in and out of this. Let's see if I can create one. I'm looking for the key right here. Nope, let's use this one because I think this changes if you don't. Nope. Okay, please go away. This down here. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. It gave me a step. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for a step. Now let's see if this ruins it. Perfect. Okay. Now I just need
Hope it's not gruel today.
these. Please don't ruin it. Oh, yes. I'm trying to keep this thing. I love it. Okay,
Should've
you go
praised it
here.
from your cold dead hands.
And then the break. Ooh, wait. Where's the thing? Right here. You. Nope, you. There we go. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How much key do I have on this side? All right, I have to there, and then we can put... This just needs to be space. Oh, I guess the key has to go there. Dang it. Oh, I'm gonna mess up my thing. I don't want to mess it up. All right, maybe that just stays. Nope. That sort of blends. Does that blend over there by itself? If you zoom out. I mean, what are we thinking? I mean, I could leave that. If you zoom in, you see the terrible line. But if you zoom out, or do we put another billboard right there? Let's try the billboards.
people celebrate your leadership.
Your vessel shall be subject to an inspection.
No, no, that doesn't work. All right, I like the way I did it before. Where was it?
This city is a
You know what? Let's
magnet
put the
for
cobblestone
genius.
right here. Nope. Let's not. We're not going to do either one. We're going to do my favorite. Boom and boom. That's the winner. That's it. That's what we needed. Okay. Now we got this thing here, this oil thing. I guess it's going to have to go over here. I'm determined to use it somewhere. What? See, here's the thing. This is why, that's why his is lower than Anne's. Because she doesn't care about working hours. But he does. So that's why this is a constant battle for me. I'm going to fix it though. Next episode. We're gonna set up a whole new beer money route going to Jean. We're gonna do some work over in the Cape. I think we're gonna make a whole nother island.
We're in the
Oh,
presence of a
there's no, it's not. I
virtuoso.
think I know. I'm finally gonna do what I said I was gonna do. This is about to become an even bigger powerhouse than it already
How
is.
about a cup of coffee? You've been playing for 2 hours.
No, I've been playing for about 50 minutes. The other ones, I was just watching routes. I was sitting here just like this. One of these has to be my... There it is. That's shampoo, right? This one. Is that one the shampoo? One of these is shampoo, where it just sits here and waits. And I was waiting for it and timing it, and it was a whole deal. All right, back to the old world. Needless to say, it's fine. The routes, the ships, it was a whole deal, but we got them fixed. It's fine. It's not very noteworthy. I'm just bringing it up for no reason. All right, so you need to stop right there. That looks like a good spot to stop, and then we'll put the fence. Does that work? Actually, hang on, I got it. That works for me. All right, now back here is where we put our... Why can't I put that there? What? Why can't I put this here? Oh, I'm looking at... This is the harbor. Sorry. I was trying to put this one. That's what I was trying to use. There we go. I don't know why we would have oil tanks over here, but we're going to do that. Here's our oil storage for some reason. I don't know why. Let's move those down a little bit away from the people, but back here. Let's not put the smokestack next to the oil tanks. That's a bad idea. I don't know about that shed. All right, this needs to be just the walkway. Give people some room to work. You get to be blank. Nope, you're going to be barrels. And then, I swear, it's just crates and barrels, crates and barrels, crates and barrels. My bad. I'm sorry, but it has to be done. This should be something different. Ooh, not that one. That's too big.
People
That's even bigger.
celebrate your leadership.
Is the belt running faster than usual?
You know what I should have put there is those water pipes, but that's okay. Or just put them right here. Yeah, that works. That actually works out pretty good. I like that. That right. No, this. There we go. Making some progress. Look at that. It took us a long time to get there, but that look. I'm cool with that. It really this can stay. This is fine. Right? Do our mixed trees right here. Let's make these a little thicker. Yeah, that's totally fine. Same thing back here. Actually, let's do all these. Do the mixed trees here. I think I have enough timber now. I think I can finish that little region right, that little area right there. Fill this all in. So it looks like there's something over here. This needs to be a row of trees. Or bushes. Do we go bushes or trees? Bushes, for sure. Tree right there. Yep. I think so. Let's look at this. Yeah, for sure. Okay. What was I? I need to finish this. Okay, we're going on we're over here. Where are we at? I'm jumping all over the place. I said I was going to do that last. I'm going to do it last. All right. This little thing here looks nice, I think. I'm all about telling myself something looks good. We'll see if anyone else thinks that. You go like this. Yep. Oh, look at Big Betty. Have I ever gone down and actually looked at Big Betty? Let's look at Big Betty. I wonder, can you go up on Big Betty? I've never actually done this before. Jump? Maybe? Oh my. No wonder those things do such damage. Look at this guy. What are you doing, buddy? What? Don't punch it. That's a bad idea. I think there's supposed to be something in his hand. Is he inspecting it? Is that what he's doing? Excuse me. All right. Oh, wow. It's just a giant bullet. What is this guy doing? Is he trying to climb up the pole? Oh, there's a ladder. Can I go up the ladder? Nope. I really wish I could get up there. That thing is something. That is certainly an image. All right, let's get out of there. All right, let's go up here. I think this is just tree right here. Yeah, fill that in. Yep, that works. Now, as far as this side goes, this needs to be... Well, first of all, that over there is annoying. This has got to go. That's got to go. We have to keep this road here, though, because otherwise the whole island falls apart. So this road has to connect. Which means this needs to come all the way over here. Should we run it? Yeah, let's do this. All right, you come over here. All you come this way. I don't know why this road is here. I did have an idea for this at one point. There we go. Oh, that's where pedestrians were going to come. For some reason, I thought that was a good idea. All right. Let's keep that, because if I delete this road, that's going to go away. All right, so this, let's just pave this.
City is a magnet for genius.
And that one connects. Great. Well, no, it doesn't. It's got the dirt right there. Never mind. It looks better, though. Looks way better. All right, this road goes away. You know what I need to do? I have that timber, and I'm constantly, hang on a minute, I just thought of something. Hang on. Export. I am trading for all this wood, and I'm sometimes, very briefly, it runs out. It goes to 0. And then he's like 2 minutes away when that happens. So what I need to do, let's just, since these sewing machines all use wood, and something else does too. I don't remember exactly. Something to use wood. Let's use our space here. I have all of this. I could just put a whole bunch of these out here. Yes, absolutely. Why am I not doing that? Maybe. Let's just do it. Yeah, I don't really know why I'm not doing that. Put a warehouse right here in the middle somewhere. Like up here. Yeah, I don't want you going down there. Wait, let's cut this. I'm out here doing lumberjack huts. No, I want you to, no. Okay, thank you. Yeah, why not? I mean, what am I doing? Okay, let's put this. I actually like the idea of this going across. We'll go parallel through here. And at some point, we'll bring it down. Right there. That's where we're going to bring it down. All right, you are going to just be a fence all the way across. We'll put some trees in here. All the trees that it will allow me to do. I've moved these things like 7 times. This is where it comes down. And then we'll go that way at some point. Okay. Now I did want this to be some sort of pedestrian something. So actually this road, this wall can stop right there. All right, that works for me. And then how do I tie this in and not make it too fancy? That's the key. Look at all those people. Look at what's going on up here. It's hang on a minute. Where's everybody going? Hang on, guys. Hey, excuse me. Where's everybody going? Is it 5 o'clock? What time is it? Guys, it's 1 in the afternoon. Excuse me. I need everyone to get back to work, please. I need everyone. Attention, attention. Attention, spectacle factory workers. I don't know where you're going. Excuse me. We have work to do. Spectacle factory workers, attention. Where are they going? What? Are they all going to the warehouse? The warehouses are so backed up that they said, screw it, we're just going to walk. We're not going to wait for the trucks. We're just going to walk our stuff. Look at this. Where are they going? Guys, we got work to do. We're making a train station. Guys. No one's listening to me. Okay. All right, so how do we make this not be too fancy, but also make it not welcoming, but let's make it like this. We gotta remember. Okay, yep, I got it. We gotta use your Union flags. Dock Workers Union, right? Put them out like this. That's what we can do. And then this and this. We'll go double on both sides. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll cut these ends. Okay, that... Why did this go there? That's not where I wanted it. No. You go here. Okay, I could do this and this. No, we need banners. We need... we need banners. Banner, banner, banner. That's for you, Rantius. Banner, banner. Let's go... Which ones are... It's this one. There we go. Banner, banner. All right. You go here. Boom. Nope, not there.
Guilty until
What?
you prove
Oh.
yourself innocent.
I was like, wait, what would I do? All right, my key is not allowing me to do what I need to do here. Can this move? Oh, it can. Oh, I need to go back then. Move back there, please. All right, all of this needs to move. All of you. Wait. Hang on. No, that's not gonna work. No. Just go away.
How did you manage?
Go away. I'm trying to figure this out, and you're not helping. I got too many things going on at once here. That's gonna be too big right there in the corner. It'll kind of overtake what I'm doing here. Maybe just another bench. Right there underneath the banners. The key doesn't go right there. I wish we could extend this where we wanted to. And just the unevenness of these key tiles drives me insane. Because you can't do anything symmetrical in any way, because the key always goes in this weird zigzaggy kind of way that doesn't make any sense. All right, this just do this. Let's turn them. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll turn them here and here. And that'll just have to be what it is. Right? I mean, it's just, it is what it is. Okay, let's put... some seats out here, somewhere to sit. I'm all about sitting. Sure. Go with that. Do I like that? I don't know if I do or not. Whatever, it works. That's my entrance to, you know what? The more I look at it, let's go down and take a look. The more I look at it, that does not look bad at all. Look at these hard-working fellas. That's not bad. That might be a screenshot. That might be, I don't know. Okay. Where am I? I'm upside down. I'm used to looking at it like this. Okay. Now we make this connect. This needs to be a full forest right here. As full as possible. I don't need people seeing in there. Let's have the train doing its own thing. Okay. Now. Should we turn it or just keep it moving like that?
people celebrate your
Let's do that.
leadership.
And then we'll go with these. No. Yep. Okay, now we need to figure out what we're doing with this coal tower thing. Let's put it back toward the dock. I still don't know what it's for, what it does. Maybe that's what goes on the backside here like that. And this comes out here. This thing here can go right here. Again, don't know what it does, so I'm just gonna put it over here somewhere. Let's double up this. We'll bring this in. Through like that, cross it. Right, and then we'll put the guard thing. What's it called? The guard, railway guard hut. I don't know if that makes sense in the middle. It really doesn't. These, though, do make sense on this side. Like that, I think. Yes. Okay, now the guard hut should come in. That's going to take my trees away. I don't know where to put this thing. It doesn't make sense anywhere. I don't get it. I don't know where what this thing is supposed to be. Unless see, it's supposed to go on that side. It's supposed to flip. Right? Because this thing. So do you come down to there? Is that how it's supposed to go? Are you supposed to be like that? Is that the deal? I don't know. I don't know where that thing's supposed to go. But I do like this double. I like the double action here. In the middle is where we put the big, like, storage. What are they called? The cargo containers. Yeah. That goes there, and that goes there. Wait, no, this is oil. Wait, no, the oil's on the outside. That's where I can put these platforms. Do we have oil things on these platforms? That looks like barrels. Are those oil barrels? Is that what that is? Okay, that was nothing. There were things on there, right? There they are. No. Oh, my gosh. It said with barrel. I promise you it said with barrel. All right, here's what we're going to do. All right, I want that one. That's the one I want with the actual barrels. Okay. No, you. And then the stairs are somewhere right there. Oh my gosh, this is such a pain. That's too much in the corner. Okay, there it is. Whew, took me a minute. This whole episode has taken me a minute. I know. It's all gonna pay off in the end, I promise. Something tells me we should turn this fence in here, but maybe it's just trees and whatnot again, per usual. No, that's too much. All right, let's put these things here. That actually made sense. This can be nothing. We need our actually signs. The signs, that's what I need when you get in here. Where's my again, I don't know. All right, if you're leaving, you're going to be looking this way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where these things go. I know, like, I don't know of any railway that has that. I know railways that have the X thing, this thing. That's, but I don't know what this yield sign is for the railway. Every railway sign I've ever seen has the big X, this thing. Right? So let's put one on each side for when they're coming and going, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just putting stuff places. You go there, and we'll put one. Actually, this should probably be on the end, so they know when to leave, when it's safe to leave. Right? They pull in here and they're stopped. This thing turns red or green, and then they can go. Because this is a one-way in, one-way out kind of deal. Which means this doesn't need to be there. These don't really need to be there either. These don't make any sense right here. Although they do out here. No. I'm trying to go too fast. There we go. That tree now makes no sense. So let's move that. And put grass where it was. Okay, that makes a little more sense. All right. So now these... My problem back here is... Oh, no. The problem is always solved by that. That's the problem solver. And then one of these. But the big one. There it is. Okay. That always solves that problem. And then you get more trees, which never go in when I need them to. We made Temperate Grove that right there. Okay. At this point, you probably want me to just Temperate Grove the entire island. I know there's some times where I'm watching me. I go back and rewatch it after I, yeah, you just want me to just say, here, grove it, be done with it. There's times when I go to edit the video, rewatch, I'm like, you are annoying and crazy, and your brain just doesn't work like a normal human's. But it is what it is. I can't help it sometimes. All right, let's put some crates and stuff in here, and then let's get out of here. And then whenever we come back, this will be finished. How's that sound? And remember that I said I was going to finish over there? Maybe I'll finish that too. I thought I was going to do all 3 of these today and finish them all. But the only thing I actually finished was this section right here. But I mean, you don't really expect anything different from me, do you? Okay, let's see. You go here. No, I need the small ones because there's people. This is a people walkway also here. Again, crates, barrels, crates, barrels. I'm looking at these ramps and trying to put stuff near the ramps is what I'm looking for here. That's my goal. And then everywhere else just kind of be walkway, you know. You are going to definitely be barrels and crates right there. Where is it? You'd think as many of them as I have done, I would know exactly where they are, but I never do. All right. There's that. We'll put some crates right there. Do I have something that's 2x2? Ooh, the big crane. Where can I put the big crane? I think, well, this could tie in these two. Hang on, I'm cooking, hang on. That could tie into here. Does the key go here? No. But is that a step? That's not a step. That's not a step. I was kind of hoping for a step right there. Because we could put this right here, tie this all in.
How thrilling.
Somehow connect
Anno,
these. I want
your
to connect them.
search has arrived.
That's kind of what I want to do, is connect that, but the key will not go there for any way, in any way, shape, or form. All right, you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? I am just gonna put crates and barrels everywhere, and then I'm gonna come back next episode, and it's gonna be done. How's that sound? That sounds like a much better plan than me just sitting here looking through this screen for the next 45 minutes. Yes, next episode this will be done, and we're going to Chubb.